All right. Salute, salute, salute. What is good to all my ETC affiliates? I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Make sure to hit that like button. I just wanted to follow up real quickly, a little bit of a shorter video versus a live stream. We just did I want to say what, like a 4-hour live stream last night in regards to the recent shooting of Takeoff out there in Houston and how that was connected with, mob ties and Jazz Prince and his father. It always what's his father's name? J Prince. My apologies. All right, a little bit of a brain fart right there. I'm just getting back to the desk after a few things that I had to run around and do. But so we did a live stream yesterday, and we had a lot going on, a lot of concepts thrown out, a lot of the donators tapped in. But one of the things that we spoke about is sort of coming back, and I'm kind of putting two and two together, and I'm stating that you got to be careful with whose information you take in. This is the perfect opportunity, as it has happened with other individuals. And the one person that I can remember is Nipsey Hussle. For the people that remember, when Nipsey Hussle first got shot, there was a dude that went live, right? And he's driving on the highway talking about, I just shot Nipsey Hussle, this, that, and the third. You got to be careful, this being a situation where anybody can choose to maybe get a little bit of clout off of it. People are a little weird when it comes to the internet. They do weird shit and then may not think that it's that serious. Regardless of the fact, man, we're going to play some footage real quickly. All right. First and foremost, I'm going to play this footage right here. And this one is labeled Alleged Witness to Takeoff's Murder Recounts What Took Place. It says Quavo was trying to mediate an argument before shots were fired. All right.
Really quick.
Let's get it.
And I'm going to try not to give out my identity. We were all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but jazz people had guns. Okay, all of this was over a dice game. This shit started in.
All right, so do I stand corrected as her saying that only Jazz and this is Jazz Prince, only Jazz Prince's people are rolling around in there with guns?
But jazz people had guns. Okay, all of this about this.
Let's bring it back one more time. One more time. I'm sorry. One more time.
First of all, in order to be around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but jazz people had.
All right. None of us have guns, but mommy, who are, like, this is obviously between Migos and Mob Ties, right? Which is Jazz Prince, I believe. And if I'm not, then I stand corrected. So obviously you've put yourself on the side of Migos, right? Or I highly doubt that you're just some bystander. I believe that this was some sort of private party where it was, their close friends and obviously Migo and maybe Migo friends or Migo peoples that came along. So by stating that we didn't get checked, we don't got no guns, right there, you've already let us know that you with Migos. You with Migos people. All right?
Guns. Okay? All of this was over a dice game. This shit started in Fifth Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So this had nothing to do with no damn dice game.
Okay, so fuck the dice game, right? And again, like I say, because she wants to remain anonymous while still letting us know that she didn't get checked. So she obviously not with Jazz, right? Or that she did get checked and she not allowed to move with nothing. So obviously she not with Jazz, right? Okay, this started in Ninth Ward, but what happened, bro? You feel me? What happened in Ninth Ward that ends up becoming a situation where motherfuckers is firing on each other at the motherfucking bowling alley or whatever little private little area that they had? Like, how did it get from one to the other? And if so, why wasn't someone hitting Jazz or hitting someone higher up to let them know, hey, yo, there's some friction between these guys that's starting. Let's keep an eye on it so that we all, moving safely out here.
With no money situation or anything like that. And the only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But all of this shit that they're saying about, oh, well, this was a sacrifice. No, this was an argument between two camps. And it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the mediator between the people who were arguing.
All right, salute. So obviously, Quavo and Takeoff are not going to mediate their individuals that are not with them, obviously, right? So someone on the Migos camp had some sort of issue with someone on Jazz Prince camp, and so not even the main artist, it's always the motherfucking entourage or the people that are with you. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, this shit is wild, man.
Oh shit.
And so everybody's saying, "Oh, well, this is Quavo fault." Quavo had nothing to do with the shit y'all talking about, bro. Y'all was not there when this happened. It had nothing to do with that. So all these 30-second videos that they're seeing, this and that, everybody's saying, "Well, he didn't act the way how he acted whenever Takeoff got shot." Did they tell you he passed the fuck out? Did they tell you we had to help him to the fucking car? Did they tell you that? Like, nobody is really talking about the real that's going on. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'll leave it at that. The only people who had firearms that night was the camp who protect Jazz. That's all I'm...
All right, salutes, man. Only people that had guns was the camp that protects Jazz, right? Right? Okay, salutes to that system, man. Now there's more footage that was released, and now this one is saying footage release shows man linked with Quavo and Takeoff, which this is what we spoke about last night, allegedly holding a gun before the fatal shooting, reportedly a person of interest for cops. And if you watch this footage right here, after fucking World Star got to get off their commercial, man, fuck out of here with that fucking commercial, man. Let's get it. Bang. Okay. Right there. Pistol in hand. Okay. Anybody know who this is? All right. Y'all saw that, right? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that little strap right there? See that little strap right there? That's the person holding the gun. Bang. Again, holding the gun. I'm sorry, mama. This ain't Jazz people right here. Okay? For the people that don't know, we're going to take it to the Instagram. And this is already out. Everybody knows this already. Okay? But this is homie. Where's he at? Migo bands. Okay? That individual with the strap and all that. Right there, man. That's not Jazz peoples. You know? That's Migos peoples. So, here's the thought process, right? If I'm Jazz peoples and there's some sort of argument or dispute going on and I see Migos guy holding a fucking firearm, I might be that one to start pulling out my firearm. I might be the one to spread it to the next guy that spreads it to the next guy that spreads it to the guy that ends up pulling out a gun. Okay? The mere fact that you clutching like that says that you feel like there's an issue that's about to go down where you gonna need to have your burner ready. That's why your hand is on it. You ready to go. Nobody, like if everything was copacetic and everything was cool and everybody was straight, no need to grip up. All right? Where I'm from, bro, when you grip up, it's because some shit's about to go down. And you want to already be pulling out versus trying to reach for your shit and then do the pull out. Every second counts. So the individual that you're watching right there is this individual right here, which is part of Migos, bro. Okay? Salutes. Now, here's another thing that we were talking about last night. And again, I wanted to keep it on this. We kind of was everywhere with it. And shout out to all my donators. That's how the show is. But I wanted to take this time to now say this is a better viewpoint, because now you're going to see that Quavo completely walks away before a punch is thrown. Right? So the person throwing the punch, whoever it is, they're definitely not aiming at Quavo. Quavo's already officially walked by. That was something that we couldn't determine yesterday. At least me, I was saying, man, it looks like homie is punching Quavo as Quavo's walking by. But here, you're going to see that Quavo makes it completely by. which would explain why he was further down the hall when the shots rang out. Okay, Pete.
Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro.
And you're gonna hear it even perfectly. Shout out my boy Tone Capone. You're gonna hear it when he said, yo, let me get out of here before I hurt somebody. Look, he walks by, he's already walking, and then you could hear when the punch is thrown. Look, somebody even said, what he doing? Bring that back, man. You're gonna see Quavo right there walking by. Shout out to World Star. I think World Star, yes, they do. All right, we're gonna lower this. Well, let me bring up the volume a little bit. Let me just so it's not real too scratchy. Let me see. Right, right. Look, Pete. He gripping. Just goes to show you that witness, whoever that witness is, again, you're trying to make it seem as if one camp is not prepared like the other camp. One camp did not come with a weapon. The other camp did. Okay? I'm sorry to say that both camps came equipped. Okay? Now, my question is, Quavo's alleged brother, right? Because there are people saying that it's his brother. Quavo's alleged brother. What did he see, right? What did he see to then make him pull? You know, obviously somebody got punched. Who got punched? You know what I'm saying? Who part of that crew that was with them has the problem with someone else from the other crew? Okay, it's definitely not Quavo. It's definitely not Takeoff. And it doesn't appear to be this individual, which goes by the name of Migo Bands. Because Migo Bands is further back. He's the one that ends up pulling out. Who is the individual? Who are the individuals that are involved? What's the problem? What was the issue? Let's get it. Look, you're going to see Quavo completely walk by now. Right? Look, he's going to completely walk by. And then off that way to the opposite. Look, that's why homie is looking this way. Someone over here gets punched. Okay, Quavo already over here. All right, somebody over here getting punched. That's why homie looking that way. And then them shots go off, man. Oh. Now, granted, I believe that Migo Bands, bruh, he's off back here somewhere. You know, this is a totally different direction. This is the other way. This is in the direction of Takeoff. That shit we're gonna let go. Boom. See, that's this guy. This guy. Yo, it's crazy. It don't even look like Migo Bands is shooting, and if he's shooting, bruh. Let me see. Oh, no, that is Migo Bands. That's his arm. I thought the arm was coming from, like, over here. But this is Migo Bands right here. So that's his arm shooting. What did he see, bruh? What did he see that make him pull out and fire like that? And right here, when he turns around to start running, is he still firing? That may be where the fuck up is. People keep thinking that he's looking and he's just shooting, and that's how he hits Takeoff. But one thing that you motherfucking... Man, y'all Higgins, bro, stay doing this shit, bro. As many videos as you watch, motherfuckers getting in shootouts, don't you always see a motherfucker just shooting reckless like this? You're not even looking, bro, and you just popping, bro. Or you running and you trying to pop in back of you. You're not even looking, bro. Okay? Not even looking. So it's looking more and more like, you know, it was fucking a misfire from their own camp that got Takeoff killed. Okay? My apologies to the family, or I should say my condolences to the family, to the friends. You know I'm just some hig on the internet, and I mean no harm, but you know, it's something to talk about, and you know, that's just how that's how it operates, bro. You know, when something like this publicly happens, people are gonna talk about it. Okay, my apologies. I hope that the family is able to begin to heal and You know, hopefully this is a lesson. And I don't want to hear no rappers talking about, oh, we got to stop this. Let me tell you something. Y'all got to stop that behavior, okay? Y'all get millions of dollars. And then, you know, you still doing the same basic ass shit that you was doing when you was broke. The only difference now is you got a little bit of money. You know, and that money, all it does is magnifies your bad behavior. All right? Plain and simple. You got to change your environment. You got to keep better company, you know? Get better friends, get better acquaintances. You know? Stop making yourself so readily available to people. It just is what it is, man. You know, and not, there's not one thing that I could tell anybody that's gonna that makes the difference. It has to be an array of better decisions. Okay? Salutes, man. Bang. So as he's running, is he shooting still? And this is just video from the Instagram. This was Quavo's Instagram that very night before the shooting.
Got the birthday boy. Yeah,
Bro, and I think it was homie's birthday. Look, that's him in the back.
yeah, we on the 5th. Yeah, the 5th boy. Like them. I got one for you now. I got a 6-1. I see nephew in the back seat back there.
Now, salutes, bro. I don't know if that's Quavo's voice that said nephew. I could have swore someone said that they're brothers, but I believe they are family related.
Okay.
Oh, okay, no, it wasn't, because Quavo is he's tagged in it. All right, salutes, man.
Yeah. You know, it's mob shit, man.
Damn, right there, bro. Right there, man. Salutes, man. Again, I just wanted to put that together in a bit of a shorter video, although this one was kind of long. But we did do a 4-hour live stream, and I know that not a lot of people are able to catch up. But that was the gist of it. You know, we kind of went back and forth, threw them things against it's like throwing pasta against the wall, see if it sticks, right? We were just kind of throwing stuff around, figuring it out. And this is pretty much the conclusion we came to yesterday. But when I was watching World Star today, I saw that footage from Shorty. And Shorty saying, you know, oh, it's only Jazz's people that have guns, and it's only them. And it's just like, nah, mama. You know, one of the main shooters is from either your camp or the other camp. Okay? Now, again, this was some sort of, I guess, private party or something, get together. So who is Shorty? You know, is it the two camps, or is it the two camps plus additional people that are not part of either camp? You know? Nonetheless, man, we are still waiting for information to come out. Hopefully the Houston Police Department is able to, you know, kind of figure it out. It don't look like it because they're asking for the general public's help. So I'm like, bro, they don't got cameras in that location or nothing like that. You know, they don't got cameras. Like, there's no cameras in that location to show you the outside, or even a camera inside. I think it was a bowling alley, right? A camera inside the bowling alley that shows outside. Nothing. That whole plaza that has nothing, no cameras, no anywhere. That the Houston Police Department out here asking for the general public's help. Kind of is what it is, man. Okay? But, at least my opinion, bro, you got to change your behavior. Okay? Your behavior patterns, when you start getting money and you're making good money and you are the bag, it's time to start switching up a little bit. So, until that happens, we will see no change, and rappers still will remain targets out here. Okay? Salutes, man. I appreciate all the ETC affiliates that came through last night and donated. Shit was crazy. If you haven't caught it, definitely catch the live stream if you have time. And if not, then this is at least the gist of kind of what we were talking about yesterday. I look forward to seeing if more information drops. Hopefully, you know, hopefully it ends up being a situation. And I know this is fucked up. Shout out to Jazz Prince. I don't got no horse in this race, right? But I would much rather hear that one of his guys shot and then return fire was sent. Because if it ends up being that, you know, a family member such as this, you know, gripping up and firing and shit like that ends up being the reason why a young 28-year-old Takeoff is not here, that would be absolutely fucking heartbreaking sad, bro. You know what the families are going to go through? You know what this individual is going to go through? Just going to get crazy, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure to leave a comment down below in the description. And with that being said, I'm out of here, bro. On to the next video. Everybody stay up, stay fresh. Y'all be safe moving around out there, man. Salutes to y'all.